Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Data Cloud Now. I'm currently in the south of France at Cannes Lion, where I'm now delighted to be joined by Keith Camoosa, Chief Product and Technology Innovation Officer at Acxiom, along with Denise Persson, CMO at Snowflake. Keith and Denise, such a pleasure to be with you here in the south of France. I have to say, I don't think it gets much better than this.
So excited to be here. What an incredible backdrop we have.
Incredibly stoked to be here.
No green screens today. This is the natural environment here in the south of France. Looking forward to diving in with both of you. The big news just announced at Cannes is their strategic partnership between Acxiom and Snowflake to transform AI-powered marketing. What does this expanded collaboration mean for brands, agencies in the broader AI data cloud ecosystem? Keith, why don't we start with you?
It is a game changer for clients, brands, and for our agency partners. So this partnership is about putting Acxiom's data and identity capabilities to work within Snowflake, and also integrating our internal Interact platform, which is a core fundamental platform that we use at IPG to power the marketing workflow end to end. Everything from building audiences, doing segmentation, planning media, allocating budget, developing creative, activating campaigns, measure and optimizing them, all through a set of UIs. So this partnership brings those UIs together in Snowflake as a native app and connects them to the client's data through Acxiom data and identity. So this means that for a brand, the brand doesn't have to ship its data. Data stays within Snowflake and our capabilities come to the client. So we're putting our capabilities to work in the client stack via Snowflake. And for our internal agency teams, it gives them the opportunity to collaborate in a whole new way through Snowflake. So doing more together through technology, more agentic processes, more automation, less people-based processes.
Great perspective, Keith. And Denise, from your seat.
I think it's a huge opportunity for marketers. Marketers today need data privacy is huge, right? It's a trust you have with your customers. And it's so important to really bring your data into one place. And this is really what this partnership is all about. This is really enables marketers to keep their data within their own Snowflake environment. And also all the opportunities this represents from an AI standpoint. When you have all that data in one place, with this powerful partnership, you're going to be able to develop a lot more AI applications on top of your data as well.
That's great to hear. And I'm so glad you mentioned AI, and this feeds in perfectly, taking this one step further and building on this partnership. How are you seeing leading brands approach truly personalized AI-driven customer experiences in an era of data overload and growing privacy concerns? Denise, why don't we start with you?
Yeah, I mean, the key thing is really to have that data, governed in one place. I mean, in the past, there's been a big challenge with data fragmentation, right? I mean, within marketing, we have so many different silos, and it really keeps it impossible to maintain, data privacy. It's also, regulations and compliance you need to deal with as well. We sit here in Europe. You have GDPR here, and this is also going to help, marketers to comply with regulations as well.
Great perspective. And Keith, from your seat.
Going to be game changing in terms of being able to slice and dice massive, large data sets, being able to spin up agents and agentic workflows to understand these data, put them to work, do segmentation, understand the audiences at a low level of granularity, build personalization strategies on owned media coming off of these audiences in ways that just haven't been possible before, much easier and faster. All keeping the data privacy compliant in the same environment.
Very much a win-win on both sides. Now I want to pull it back to you, Denise. AI is transforming how enterprises extract value from their data. What do you see as the biggest opportunities and challenges for brands looking to implement AI-driven marketing at scale?
Yeah, well, today it's been, again, that fragmentation of data has been a problem. If you don't have all your data unified in one place, you can't feed these powerful AI models, machine learning models with data. So that's, of course, one big thing we're solving here as well. And also for marketers, right, to give access to this powerful technology themselves that is really easy to use. That's going to be a game changer, because marketers, right, don't have the ability to build all these applications themselves. Now we're really putting this technology directly in the hands of marketers.
I love that very much. A game changer indeed. And Keith, from your seat, transparency in marketing technology has become a hot topic. Why is it so critical now, and what does meaningful transparency look like in practice?
I just want to say on the agents, we've been focusing on agentic workflows and agents for some time. So we have over 10,000 users of agents on a monthly basis.
Wow.
So what we're doing here with the Interact as a native app allows for the client's data to flow into those workflows and for there to be transparency on the decisions that are being made by both our teams working with agents and agentic, but to have complete transparency into what data is driving what, and to have all the right data sets brought together in the client's environment, which is really where it is a game changer from a transparency perspective. Typically, you're working with the ecosystem partners where they're making decisions based on data in their environments. So here we have the ability to share and collaborate, bringing things together in a unified environment, powering the workflow, powering agentic.
Well, it's been a pleasure sitting down with both of you. Now I want to look towards the future and what's next. As you both look ahead, how do you see the marketing tech landscape evolving, and what should brands be prioritizing to stay competitive in an AI-first world? Denise, let's start with you.
I think one big thing is going to be ease of use. If we look back at history and all the new technology that has been thrown at us, it's really when the technology becomes easy to use, that's really when the usage is going to take off as well. And that's kind of also what this partnership is all about as well, making these really, really powerful tools become more accessible, to marketers.
And Keith, from your lens.
It's going to be shifting what used to take large groups of people to do, to having smaller groups of people use agentic workflows to just be faster, smarter, more effective. And that behavioral change is going to take a little bit of work to build the muscles and to build the repetition. That's a different thing for our industry.
Well, looking forward to seeing what comes next. An exciting next chapter from Acxiom and Snowflake collectively. Thank you so much for joining me here in the south of France.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And for the audience watching, I'm Ryan Green with Data Cloud Now. We'll see you soon.